There we go. We got some audio here and audio on the Let It Burn channel. Everything is everything and everyone is everywhere. Let's see. It's been quite an eventful weekend for me, I would say, and for the crypto market and for a lot of things. I've been looking off and on, and it's been pretty interesting. How you doing, Rick? Thank you for being here, Crypto Dream. Thank you for being here as well. Yeah, having some technical difficulties. Um, but yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Couldn't even get like there was no like internet. It was some issues. Um, but I'm here. I'm here. We're ready to go, and just trying to figure out some stuff before we get going. Let me go to subscribers only for you guys. Good morning, good morning. We got 29 people here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button as soon as you get in here. It does help out the channel quite a bit. Um, we're seeing Shiba Inu actually break 2,700. It's starting to fall back down, but it's breaking 2,700 right now. And some things are starting to make some positive moves, but overall, some things are falling down quite a bit. So let me put the join as a member over on the Let It Burn channel here. And we can go ahead and get started. I'm not going to be able to stream for as long. Um, wife has a dentist appointment that I have to take her to. So, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, 46 people. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, it's been pretty eventful. I was trying to upload some stuff, but it was there's a lot of stuff happening this weekend, and I'm trying to catch up on some stuff. Um, hey man, love your information. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I'm here to just give as much as I can. I saw a comment from yesterday's videos because I posted videos last night. And yesterday's videos there were people that came out and said, "Look, are we looking to divide, the Shiba Inu community?" And my overall response was that no, I don't think we're looking to divide it. I think we're looking to bring everybody together on one specific goal, and that's to understand that the native token is the reason why we invested into this. It's not because of all of these extra pieces, and it seems like the devs and people that are in the leadership are trying to divide everyone into people that just want to make passive income or quick income versus people that truly support the ecosystem and support the native token there. The native token should be running the ecosystem. I understand what they say is that um, I saw some tweets from Shib Informer saying that Shib will be a bigger part of the ecosystem as we move forward. It's just purchasing land will be a different story. Um, which my overall response was that everything should be going through the native token. I mean, you should know that as a person that's building an ecosystem or a part of the build of the ecosystem, we should be the native token should be a huge part of that. Man, a lot of stuff going on. Can't believe that Cooper stuff. Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff going back and forth about him and him just getting out of the community. I understand, he didn't, I guess, didn't want to be in here from what I'm understanding. He said it was like a toxic community, which is weird, but yeah, I tagged you in I tagged you on Twitter. Check it out. It's pretty funny. Okay, I'll have to check it out over here because I don't know what it is. And also I get a lot of notifications, so um, hopefully I could see it. Probably mentions. You can go to mentions. And who's this? So they tagged me. What's the what's the name? Is it Menace to Society on Twitter as well? Like you just tagged me on Twitter, or you tagged me a while ago? because I don't see anything. I'm still feeling what I was feeling this weekend. It's not good. Um, Tag the like button on your way in. Yes, hit the like button. We have 63 people here. Please do that. Let me open up my screen so you guys can see maybe what I'm looking at. I mean, I'm on Twitter, but that's pretty much the bulk of it. And we can get into how the crypto market is looking today and how my positions are looking because some are actually making some moves. We're just looking for clarification. They should be able to get that. Yeah, exactly. Matt, what do you think about Sphinx? Is that how you say that? Went up 24,000% last night. Well, that's never a good thing, right? I understand that things can rise that much, but usually that means that uh, there's some. Well, you probably have a lot of people that are getting into it, but also fake pumps, right? Sometimes you have fake pumps, and those are not good. What's the position? Which one is it? This one? Thanks, ETH. So this jumping like this, or are we talking about a different level? Because this is all I have here, and I don't see that actually jumping. I don't know. Is that uh the coin symbol? Hopefully I'm spelling that right. This one? Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't trust that at all. I mean, I understand that things can increase, but it's just the movement for me is not where it's at. It's up about 5,000% is what it's saying. But jumping that quick and falling down that quick, it's just not something that's sustainable for you. It's a movement for, those people that are deciding to pump it. They pump it, somebody gets in, they get out, right? That's how it goes. Yeah, you have 7,551 addresses that are in it, and you probably have some larger moves that are happening, out of nowhere, right? They sell 7,000 of it or however much. How many is in total? You have about a billion in total. You probably have a majority of like one, maybe one wallet or a couple of wallets doing some large activity. um, so, I read that. Matt, is the fighting the good fight? Oh, Matt is fighting the good fight, asking questions that we want to hear the answers to. Yeah, and I mean, sooner or later they're probably going to block me. The whole SHIB situation is strange. Good morning. Yeah, it is. We should start a petition to let them know how we feel. I just don't know how to do that. You should start using Shiba talking. The issue is that we can let them know all we want, and I think they do realize this. What's crazy is the video that I posted yesterday about Milkshake asking like who your favorite YouTubers are, and there were probably out of I don't know 500 comments, you probably had at least 50, maybe more, that said me, and there was no like addressing me, you know what I mean, or addressing other people about me, seeing what they think about me, right? Because I'm pretty sure I know I'm blocked by Trophius, I'll tell you that. But when it comes to everybody else, I don't know. I don't know. We can speak our mind. I can talk about it, but it's pretty interesting to see that there was no extra communication about the YouTubers besides like a couple of people. I think it was like Claybro and like Mark maybe. Um, but I didn't see anything else, about any other YouTubers that talk about, Shiba Inu. Maybe they were just trying. I don't know what they were trying to do with that. It's wait, it's in Queenie stuff. Who did the big burn? What big burn? How big was it? Sadly, people don't know how to wait. Yeah, I mentioned you on Twitter. Not sure if you saw it. It was regarding something to do with 5% burning in the Shibverse. I'll have to check that out because I get a lot of um, mentions on Twitter, and I try to look up everything. I try to get to everything, but there's so many, it's ridiculous. And a lot of them are coming from like you'll get people from the Zelda Inu community that will comment on a post, and there'll be a lot of comments that go through, which is good and bad, right? We're getting a lot of people um, that are seeing my what's called Twitter handle, but then I can't respond to a lot of people because there's a ton of replies, and I don't know how to do it. Maybe I'm looking at it differently, but I'm looking at mentions to see if I am being mentioned. That's usually what I'm looking at. If I look at all, it's just a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. So I'll have to. Can you tag me in it again? If you have the option, can you tag me in it again? Because since I'm looking at it right now, uh, like someone just tagged me and said, Perrier K, let it burn. Matt is the best. I don't know where this comes from. Oh yeah, see who's your top YouTuber? And someone else just said this. Thank you, Jamie, for saying that. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, if you let me know or tag me in something, I can always look at it right now. Best reply I saw that would use ETH instead of SHIB. Um, Best reply I saw is why we use ETH instead of SHIB is because people want to hold SHIB, and ETH would be a quicker payment method to sell for some that is getting paid from devs. That's not entirely true because SHIB is now available on so many different platforms, and you could transfer it directly to USDC. So there's no issue, or USDT or whatever stablecoin you want. So it's the same thing. It's not like ETH is, able to be, um, used in more places than SHIB is being able to be used, right? So I wouldn't I wouldn't really agree with that. The only thing that I saw that was interesting was the fact that, sort of, that they didn't want the price to decrease because of the fact that they would have to dump it because of the third party companies they have to pay in order to create the metaverse. It's understandable, but understand that when you buy something, and Claybro said it best. I mean, when you buy something or something has a use case, you can't control what the other person does with it, right? If I give you 10 shares of AMC right now, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would hold it, but you can't say that every single person would hold those 10 shares of AMC, right? That's just how it goes. And the point is that when most people are going to make these moves um, into the metaverse, into buying these plots of land, most likely they will buy SHIB, right? Because they have to buy SHIB in order to buy the plots of land. It's not the SHIB that they already have, right? Most people will decide to buy more because they're going to keep their SHIB, plus they're going to buy the plots of land, right? So it's not necessarily saying that you would decrease the price of SHIB, or people would sell their SHIB or give their SHIB over in order to buy these plots of land. No, they're buying new amounts of SHIB, $3,000, $4,000 worth of SHIB, $800 worth of SHIB, and you're bidding, and that would increase the price of Shiba Inu. Not increase the price of Ethereum, because yes, they have to buy all this Ethereum, but you're increasing the price of Shiba Inu. That's the only thing that it gets to me, because it's like, yes, I understand where you're coming from, but your native token is what would increase in value by not only the people buying it, but by also FOMO, right? People understanding that SHIB is a huge part of the metaverse right from the start would create a huge amount of FOMO, and it would bring in more buyers. And instead of looking at 1.2 million holders, you're now looking at 1.3, 1.4 million holders, right? You got me so bad in April Fool's Day with 90% tax in crypto. Well, uh, I'm glad it worked. There were some people that I didn't know if they were joking by saying that they sold all their SHIB, and I was like, you got to watch the whole video before you sell all your SHIB or you sell all your investments. I'm glad that it was good though. I'm glad my acting was good. Man, if Shibarium is another damn project that uh, not going to use Shiba Inu coins, then the devs are obviously playing us, and I'll get out. I understand what you mean, right? It seems like everything that they're doing. It seems like everything that they're doing, they're just you invited Shib Queenie to your live chat. I don't know if she'll come. I'm open to interviewing one of them and just talking about stuff. I would love it because that I'm not gonna hold back. I don't care about being I don't care about being blocked by any of them. Obviously, I'll talk about it and make a video out of it because I might as well make content if they're gonna block me. But I'm totally open to talking to them about stuff. I just want to know what's the deal with that? I mean, everyone knows that using your native token, everybody knows that using a one token will increase the value of that token, especially if your token is the native token and increases the value of your ecosystem. I don't understand how that's not simple. It's very simple. Uh, I mean, while it's becoming more active, is that helping Doge? Robinhood wallets? I would say probably not. It's probably allowing people an easy method to sell or transfer the crypto to other places. Um, but yes and no. Yes and no. Uh, you didn't look into Chainlink, tagged you in some DD. I did look into Chainlink plenty of times. You talk about Link so much that I've looked into Chainlink. I understand that everything runs on Link, but I'm not bullish on it, right? I'm not a person that bought it, right? I'm not a person that holds it. Um, but yeah, that's just me. And I'm not saying that's the right move. That could be the absolute wrong move. Man, if Shibarium is, I read that. Let's see. Ship cost gas fees to sell. Yeah, you still bullish on Krill? Yeah, I still hold my Krill. You can see that I have it right here. And just because it came back doesn't mean that it's not still a play that's gonna absolutely run, right? I'm still holding it, and I still know where it's gonna go. It's just gonna give me an opportunity to buy more because again, I want to hold 10,000, and if I can hold 10,000, 5,000 will be for short-term trading, and 5,000 will be for more long-term trading as well, or long-term investing, however you want to classify it. How you guys doing this morning? I'm doing good. Bigger Entertainment is out of the burning SHIB game. I know. People were saying you get all these followers and then you decide to up and leave. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I feel like I had mixed emotions or opinions about Bigger Entertainment as a whole. It was just weird, different responses that I got and different responses that I saw. But they make their own decisions. They could do what they want, and they've burned off Shiba Inu coin. They've done more than a lot of other people have done. They've done more than the devs so far. So even though they may have just gained a community or feel like they needed to get out and they don't appreciate the community anymore, um, I feel as though you have to respect their decision in a way because uh, they burned off Shiba Inu. They burned off billions of Shiba Inu, which is more than any other single burn method has burned off. And we're burning off as much as we can, but we haven't burned off as much as them. And I respect what they did. Do I respect everything that they did here? No, I heard that they completely got out of their positions, which is not necessarily saying that you believed in SHIB at all, right? If you're getting out of your positions, like if you sold all positions in SHIB, then that means you never believed in it in the first place, right? If you kept the positions in SHIB and said, look, I can't take burning anymore, business, the reason why is, business is taking a hit here and I'm not able to pay artists, whatever, right? If you gave any of these types of different details saying, okay, we can't do it based on a normal like cash flow standpoint or a normal financial statement standpoint, we can't do it. Then we understand. But selling everything and getting out of the position completely because you don't believe in it, I mean that means that it had a different message behind it. I tried to tag you again. Wait, I tried to tag you again was something that Sharon Sheriff replied to me. I don't know what that means. Uh, let's see. So is this supposed to be what is this detail of? 30% ecosystem growth, 5% team, 5% charity, 30% game rewards, 25% burning verse, 5% burning shib. But what is that for? What are we talking about? I just need like a breakdown of what this actually is. Why are the whales buying so much shib in the last 10 hours? Um, that's a good question. Probably because it's a low price and everything, that's going on with it. I don't understand why they would be more bullish on SHIB than I guess Ethereum because of what's going on. But you're always going to see increases in certain prices and increases in the market either way. Crazy backlash Bigger Entertainment got from the SHIB community for burning. A good move for them leaving SHIB behind. It was really affecting their business. Yeah, I wish they would have came out and just said that. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's about what I had a problem with was them leaving. I think what I had a problem with was the way that he did leave. Right, the way that they did leave is we sold everything. We're out of it completely. We cut all ties with it completely. But you doing that shows that you didn't believe in SHIB to begin with. Keeping your and I understand maybe they took it off their books. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely weird. Maybe Cooper saw something wrong. They did help burn a huge amount, and they did it for a community. We should be thankful rather than bashful. Yeah, I think you're right. People need to start holding developers and crypto in the crypto space. Wait, what? In the physical realm, you do have half of these. You get fired and charged. Bigger Entertainment suggested something was said that they did not agree with. Wish they would reveal that uh, recording to the SHIB community. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they were looking for an out to begin with, because it is costly. It's a huge, especially when you're taking on expenses like paying artists and just normal payroll, right? It's very expensive to do something like that and say a certain portion is going towards burning off Shiba Inu when you have like 10 to 100% of the revenue there going towards that. I can understand why the SHIB game will not be burning any SHIB. We would have gone to the moon, and yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Let's look at some positions that I hold. And so, uh, my portfolio right now, my Coinbase Pro portfolio is around $27,000. We can see Harvest Finance is actually up; it's in the green. A lot of things are kind of red. Krill is below $1, which gives me again an opportunity to buy more if I can buy more, because remember, taxes are due this month and it's coming up soon. Um, OMG, that's down to about $6. You see Gitcoin, that's below that $8 mark, but still above my cost basis. Compound, well above my cost basis at this point, and we are seeing it at 161. I love what we're seeing here, but it has a lot of growth left in it. We do see that Loop Rings at 115. Polymath has dropped down a little bit. It's down 7%. ApeCoin, that's a surprise to me. It's down below $12, and still has a possible chance to go below that as well. Again, it's losing a lot of hype for ApeCoin. It's losing a lot of hype and a lot of volume. Not really the popularity, but a lot of volume in it because it's kind of been flat for a little bit. So that's very interesting. Let's look at the markets. Let's see how the market is going. Let me refresh this. So the market is slightly down, is what it's showing here. You're going to see Bitcoin that's slightly up, 0.01%. It is down about 2% in the last 7 days. Well, now it's down. So I knew that was going to change before I stopped. Stop talking? Yeah, sure. Ethereum slightly down as well. You're going to see BNB that's about 1% up. Cardano that's about 3% up. Terra Luna that's 1% down. Avalanche 2%. Polkadot or Dot is 2.5%. Dogecoin is up 8%. So we're seeing a pretty decent surge in Dogecoin. Still at a $20 billion market cap. And you're seeing it at a level of 15 cents. Shiba Inu is up about 2.28%, almost 2.5%. Let's see. Near Protocol is down 2.5%. Cosmos is down. I did hear somebody making money off of Cosmo this weekend, but I didn't really see too much of a jump in this position. Kronos, that's down about 1%. That hasn't really moved too much, so it's really been holding strong around that level, around that $5 level. Or sorry, not five. That would be amazing. Around that 45 to 50 cent level. We have 150 people here, guys. Make sure you gently apply some pressure to that like button and the subscribe button if you guys want more content like this one. Saber, thank you for the happy birthday. $5 super chat. It's not my birthday, and my birthday was on the 18th of last month, but I appreciate you for sending that. It means a lot. Cooper did a live stream about 6 weeks ago on YouTube talking about the backlash that they were going to stop. They did give a lot of notice that they were stepping back. Yeah, I agree. I've seen different things, him talking about the community and whatnot. I thought it was an April Fool's prank. Yeah, I thought so too when someone said that on the first, but then I quickly realized that it wasn't. But it's whatever. It's their decision. I only have $25 in ApeCoin, so if it drops below $10, I'll grab another 25. It's a good plan. It's a really good plan. Great work, Matt. Awesome. Wait, awesome future, my man. Thank you. What's up with BTD? BTD is still here. It's not going anywhere. I just again don't have the time to work on it. It's currently at a low level, and maybe I should do like a buyback or something. But it's currently at a low level, and I do not have time to work on the development of it. It's still there. Everything's still a part of it. I just haven't had a ton of time to link it on or try and link it on CoinMarketCap, do any type of audits or anything like that with the coin. I've been focused on Shiba Inu and Shiba Burn and Zelda Inu and all of these other projects that I am involved in, and it's very difficult to spend probably 10 to 12 hours a day trying to figure out what's going on with BTD. Like I know it's still here and I want to spend a lot of time on it. I love the fact that I have my own coin and I want to be able to put more effort into it, more time into it, but I don't have that time. But it is still here. I don't know exactly what the price is. I haven't looked at it in a little bit. It's probably somewhere around 40 cents, I would say. Let's see. And if you ever want to know exactly where BTD is, on my Discord group, I have a whole section for BTD where you can look at the chart, and it's now at 44 cents. So it has risen from that level of 37 cents, which is good, which is really good. So you're seeing a little bit of an increase, means that people are buying the position. People are holding the position. You can see that 139 people are holding it. 139 addresses are holding it, and we want to see that continued growth. But the issue is that I need like a development team. If I could hire a development team, that would be great. I can like give them some coins, and then we can figure out um, the different details of it. But I need a development team, and I would love to be able to hire somebody to be a part of that. But I need somebody that has experience in building these coins, because I already have it built out, and we're looking for, if the price is not increasing, it's going to be difficult to burn off SHIB. But as we are, creating the volume, as people are buying it, a certain portion goes towards burning off Shiba Inu. But the problem is that if we can't, it really devalues the price, and I don't want to do that. So we do have the ability to do it. It's just, if nobody's buying it, I'm not going to pull um, I'm not going to pull it out, and then you're going to see the price drop a hell of a lot, because right now the price can be affected by any single like sell, because the volume is a little bit lower. But it's definitely something that could be developed into something big. I love the name. I love BTD. I love what we can build with that. And if we can build something that's stronger, that people can look at and say, this is not, or doesn't look like a rug pull in any way. I understand when you look at the total wallets that are there, you have 35,000 that's in a contract address that I can't move. And then you have so much that's in one address in order to burn off Shiba Inu coin, and then you have my address as well. But we obviously have to look at it and see what we can build there. And again, my address, all the coins that I could send to somebody, uh, I'll send that directly to somebody that wants to be a part of the coin, if they have any experience. And if you do have experience in building coins, or listing coins, all of that stuff, feel free to hit me up on my business email. Um, it's Perry Media Group LLC at gmail.com. I will buy a lot of BTD just to burn more SHIB. Yeah, I mean that's the plan. As I think all the coins that are created that can burn SHIB, that's what we're looking for. And I think that's a coin that could do it. And the whole idea behind it is really to burn Shiba Inu. And I don't have any extra pieces to it, like reflections that you can get. I don't know if we can change the contract, because the contract like hasn't been like renounced or anything like that. Because I don't know how to do all that stuff. I just created the coin. That's pretty much it, and that was the bare minimum that I could do. Now, if I had a development team that we can figure out what we need to do, we can always take those steps. Man, I wish I could help uh, building coins. You remember for 13 months, Saber. That is crazy. You got a whole new badge there. Saber has been a member for 13 months. I'm buying more AT&T. Um, X dividend, X dividend plus spinoff. Awesome. What's the price of it? What's the growth that you see within AT&T? I had AT&T way back when. Thank you for being a member of for 13 months. 13. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm only gonna be able to go until about 9 o'clock, and then I'll have to stop. But I appreciate all of you for being here. I haven't checked with the Let It Burn channel to see how many people are over there. But yeah, if you guys want to become a member, we definitely had a good weekend. Let me see. See if I can bring this up. See if I have the channel analytics. So we definitely had a good weekend. I talked about what March's revenue is looking like. So March's revenue is 3,547, which is way more than what we had in February. So I appreciate all of the love that we had on the last day of March. Just like we did on the last day of February, obviously not as big as the last day of February. The last day of February was like $1,000+ or something like that. But yeah, we're seeing a good level for March, and we'll be able to burn off half that revenue. And I think we're in a really good spot. Really, really good spot. Let's check how many memberships we have. I haven't checked that. Like congested, man. We now hit over 300 memberships, guys. That is amazing. And we were at $565.64. We're at over 300 memberships. Wow. Wow. That is amazing. We have 200 or close to 225, 205 Flames members, 63 Fire members, 33 King Flames members. So I appreciate all of you guys for being a member. This contributes towards the burn every single month, and I love it. If you guys want to join that, go over to the Let It Burn channel and join as a member. If you want to join as a member over here on the Matthew Perry channel, you can also do that. It's a cheap membership as well, just to be a part of this select few. I find out about developing team. Wait, I will find out about developing team. Oh, so you're looking for, yeah, let me know if you have anybody that has experience, feel free to shoot me, their resume, and I just want to uh see if we can bring someone on that does have experience here. And it doesn't have to be like the most experienced person ever, but I do want to make sure that we can talk to somebody to build that coin out. And if we have somebody that's more on like the marketing side of things, which obviously would be more me, or promotion or advertising or something like that, because I'm obviously on YouTube able to be the face of it and talk about it. But also having someone in the background building it and making sure that it's completely legit. Expensive, the whole audit process, audit listing process, building a token, uh, building a token out now. You renounce the token on your contract page under the right contract. So can I edit the contract? Because I want to be able to have some sort of like reflection into it, which I don't know if that's a thing, but I want to be able to have some benefits for people investing, because I don't want to just burn off SHIB and that's it. I want to have some sort of benefit from it, because obviously that's always great. But I think the more the merrier when we have all of these tokens that are doing big things. And mine is over um, on the Binance Smart Chain, so it's cheap to be able to buy. That's the thing. And I want it cheap. Um, I also wanted to build something that was more towards Chronos on the Chronos network, but I don't know how to build something on the Chronos network. That's even more difficult. Is Shiba a rug pull? No, I don't think it's a rug pull. I think they're definitely showing us where their mindset is, and I'm not sure if they're just looking to. Wait, somebody said something. I gotta read that then. I'm not sure if they're looking to basically take the ecosystem and completely turn it, and just um, build things around leash and bone, because it doesn't seem like they're building a crazy amount around leash. That you have to lock leash in order to be a part of this bidding process. But it's not something where you can buy with leash or buy with bone or anything like that. You collecting bone is something maybe they're getting more benefit out of by pushing bone than pushing SHIB. Maybe they don't have as much SHIB and it's not a benefit to them to push SHIB at all. That could be a possibility. And it seems like since majority of that is going elsewhere, it doesn't make sense for them to go into something like Shiba Inu when they don't have a massive stake in Shiba Inu. That might be the case. they might be more inclined to push another project just because SHIB is not something that they hold a massive amount of, right? But Bone and Leash, right, that could be a different story. Look at the AT&T spinoff. AT&T spinoff. I'll have to look at that. What is there's an AT&T spinoff? Is it like wait, cryptocurrency? Wait, no, not a cryptocurrency. You're talking about a dividend. Getting I don't know what you're talking about here. AT&T spinoff. Announces details for completion of a spinoff ahead. Warner Media transaction. Today, AT&T Inc. announced that it has declared a stock dividend to affect the spinoff of 100% of AT&T's interest in Warner Media to AT&T shareholders. Interesting. That was announced on what, February 1st? They initially started talking about that. Stock closed dividend. Wait, the record date for the stock dividend is closed. The business is April 5th, 2022. The stock dividend is a connection with the previously announced transaction to combine AT&T's Warner Media business with Discovery Inc. On the closing date of the transaction anticipated to be April, AT&T shareholders will receive on a tax-free basis an estimate of 0.24 shares of stock of Warner Bros. Discovery Inc. for each share of AT&T common stock. Okay, WBD. Interesting. Interesting. What do you think the price of that is going to be? Do they have a starting price of that? Let's see, 100%. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. That's interesting. Very interesting. Matt, wanted to let you know that Kronos is doing a lot and going to V2. Not sure if you had seen that. Gotta drive. Wait, gotta drive now, so I'm listening. I haven't. Let's see. Let's go into Kronos official announcements. Where do you see that they're going to V2? Yesterday, I'm hearing several issues, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on that. Where did you hear that? Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything on that. You're not getting any like scam messages, are you? Well, you can't respond. You're driving. Did you look at Drip Network? I did look at Drip Network. I'm not the biggest fan of Drip Network. The reason why is because it just doesn't like it seems like a pyramid scheme to me. I understand that a lot of people believe that it's not, but it seems like it is to me just because the only way that you make money, and not the only way, but the basic way or the best way that you make money is by having people within your connections, so people that are underneath you and people that are underneath them and people that are underneath them, and even though you can look at it any way you want, it still seems like it's the definition of a pyramid scheme. But I've seen people make some money from it. I have. I really have. um Do you think the devs possibly are waiting for more holders then burn a lot of SHIB? I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. to do. I really think it's an issue to where they don't hold as much weight into Shiba Inu. So it makes no sense for them to continually push Shiba Inu, right? If they don't hold a lot of weight, what are people going to end up doing? Let's say you see all of these people that are on. There's some people that are on YouTube. I'm not going to name names, but there's people that are on YouTube, and let's say you talk about Shiba Inu a lot, right? You like Shiba Inu, and you see the possible chances in it. However, you have a coin that you now hold 5% of, and you can grow that coin to something huge, right? To maybe even just a 100 $200 million market cap, and turn the amount that you have into hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. What is that person more likely to push, right? Yes, they're going to still try and gain maybe views from pushing Shiba Inu, because that's really the idea, is your whatever your audience wants, you want to continue to adhere to, the audience. But what is that person more willing to push? They're probably going to end up pushing that coin that they're like a partner in or a part of, right? And I really like pushing everything, but still, it gives you more of an incentive to push something else because you're gaining more value out of it, right? What benefits you and benefits your community in a big way? Well, you pushing this coin for people to get in at the beginning. They do get in at the beginning. You're obviously benefiting from it in a big way, and they're benefiting from it in a big way. And then as more people come along, you're just seeing a ton of benefits there. But you're more likely to push that, just like they would with Bone and Leash, right? They're a part of it from the beginning, and they're able to gain as much as they can with building the lands, right? They're able to profit from it as well. And that's why they talked about, I believe, dumping, right? They need to pay all of the people that are involved, right? And they're not going to pay them in SHIB, right? Because it would be great if they paid them in SHIB, because then they would have more of a stake in Shiba Inu and more of a reason to see that grow, right? I don't know. I don't know. It just bothers me. The whole thing bothers me. Find out about Titanio Finance doing staking annually, 102%. DeFi protocol. They started 6 months ago. Can you check, please? Um, yeah, if they started 6 months ago, I don't know what about it. I mean, I should go back here. Let me see if they're listed here. Do we have anything on Coin Market Cap? This one? Is this it? You're looking at a 1.5 billion supply with a total supply of 800 million. It's currently at 14 cent. And it's been active for a while. Let's actually look at a full year. Let me look at all history. That is all history. So this has to be it. It looks like it has consistent growth, and that would have been good to make these moves from down here. However, I don't know how strong these if it's paying you 102% APY, I know it wouldn't last very, very long. So I haven't had luck with any of these. Yeah, we'll moon soon with V2. Why does everything there's so many V2s. I don't think that V2s ever are a good thing. I've never seen a V2 that have played out in the right way, right? And people may say Safe Moon is doing whatever it can do, but I don't think V2s are doing well. So if anything has a V2 planned, it's never a good thing, in my opinion. I don't like how it went from decentralized to dev centralized. Yeah, I would agree with that. That is a great did you hear that somewhere, or can I tweet that? I like that a lot. Check out Dex Tools. They list Shiba Burn and show the volume. Yes, uh so I have taken a look at that. I don't know where it is because I would have to go into Dex Tools. I usually just take the link, and I hate having to search for stuff right now, especially when I don't know the website. But yeah, I think, well, thank you for that super chat first of all. And I haven't checked out Shiba Burn today, so let's check out Shiba Burn as a whole, just understanding where they are with the amount of holders. Let's go into Shiba Burn token, and they're almost at 8,000 followers, which is really really good. A lot of people that believe in the position or at least want to follow it. Um, Reschedule their AMA. So I have a reminder set. It's tomorrow at 8 a.m. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. So yeah, I'll catch the recording, but I won't be able to do that because I'll be live streaming. And if I can't use the mic on, this is what sucks, right? You can only do the what are those called? The spaces on your phone. Like you can only use the mic on your phone, which is stupid. I feel so congested. It's ridiculous. All right, let's check out where Shiba Burn is. I talked about Shiba Burn over the weekend, I believe, and I also talked about them on the Let It Burn channel. Let's scroll down and let's see where they're at. Currently 494 with over 1,000 transactions, almost 1,000, well, over 1,100 transactions. That's really good. Really, really good. Uh, let's see what the value of my Shiba Burn is. It should be somewhere around the same. It's probably not going to be crazy. I do have to connect my wallet because I currently have the Kronos wallet connected. I was supposed to send that Kronos over to my not Chrono Swap, Crypto.com wallet or DeFi wallet actually. Go to Ethereum. Let's see how much mine is worth. I always like to see that. Probably somewhere around the same. Yeah, somewhere around the same. So cool. The thing that I want to see with this position, obviously, is burning off SHIB and how much they're going to be able to burn off in the amount of volume by selling and buying and making all of these moves that people are making. So I'm excited to see what this can do. I don't like the fact that people have to buy on Uniswap because I think the fees are insanely high. It's like let's say you basically have two cars. You have a Tesla and you have um, you know, I don't know, just a regular car that takes gas, and you choose to take the car that has no gas, um, and you have to fill it up because gas prices are high, right? But then you can charge your car at your house, right? So maybe that's a good analogy. I don't know. Let's see. Thanks, Matt, for looking into drip. Yeah, no problem. I looked into it a while ago. I saw that I think it's Juver's Gems. I watch his channel a couple of times just to see what different position he's getting into because he has a lot of different like passive income positions that he gets into, and some of them don't work out. You know, Time Wonderland didn't work out. Um, I don't know if any other ones didn't really work out, but I know there's a couple of ones that I've gotten into that didn't work out too well. One that actually didn't work out well, but still gave me profit, which is weird, but whatever. Why should not use every possible way to make them popular? I don't know. I don't know. BitBoy says people who own SHIB are wasting their time. For SHIB to have a market cap of BTC, it would have to 60x itself. He said it isn't going to happen. Realistically, they can what? Can SHIB get to a penny? Yes. See, there's a lot of people that only see it for what it is, but most people around here see it about the burns. They see what's going to happen with the burns because the burns are the way that we get to a penny. However, even if it doesn't get to a penny, where it is now and where it was at its high is still a massive amount. It's still a decent size increase, more than what you can see in other positions, right? You're looking at a 4x or 5x, right? Or I guess this would be a 4x there, or close to 3x. But still, you're looking at a multiple x return on your investment just by getting to where it was at its highs, which is not even the highest point that it can get to. If I don't think it needs to get to a market cap of where Bitcoin is. It doesn't need to get to a market cap of 1 trillion, $1 trillion market cap. That's insane for something to get to a level like that. If it's not, leading the pack when it comes to cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're leading the pack when it comes to cryptocurrency. Others can come up as well, but Shiba Inu is not a coin, it's a token, right? It should not be up in that level. If it is, then that's great, but it won't be there for long because I don't think you can have the most utility out of a token. You can have the most utility out of a coin, but you can't get the most utility out of a token itself. Does that make sense? So I think you don't need to get to that point. You just need to burn off coins. So getting to a penny is definitely realistic. It's just you have to burn off a ton of coins. And this is why it's more than just a like plan for this year or a plan for next year. It's a 5 to 10 year plan for me, and it could be sooner depending on how often the burns come. Does that make sense? Um, do you think AMC will have a good day? I haven't checked it out, but it looks like we started positive. I hope that we will have a good day because I think Friday was actually horrendous. 108, 108 million SHIB and only crypto I have. Oh, you have 108 million Shiba Inu coin. That's the only crypto you have. You should try and diversify a little bit more. Whatever money you come on to next, you can obviously add on to that, but you don't need to be greedy into getting into SHIB. Like if you have other opportunities that you can get into and make some money short term, I would say do that. Um, can you give more details on Bigger Entertainment leaving? Did they sell in the lows too? Yeah, it seems like they sold everything that they own. They took it all off their balance sheet and everything like that. There's not too much details that I have because they're the ones that came out and talked about it. But I believe they did it for some reason, something that they heard that they didn't like, and I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that was a while ago. It seemed like the community, would be kind of temperamental around what they choose to do and whether they're looking to sell tickets in order to burn off Shiba Inu for the burn parties that they made, which I didn't think was the best idea, right? Selling tickets to have people join the burn party is not really a huge idea, in my opinion. Um, but just having people participate in it is big. The super chats are not good in my opinion. I don't even like super chats for burning off SHIB on the Let It Burn channel because they take off 30% and then we also have to take 50% for taxes for you paying me. It's better if you just burn it yourself if you wanted to burn it. So I really don't have a lot of details, but I know that they were looking to leave for a while now. It wasn't just something that came out of nowhere and they were like, oh, I'm not doing that. They were setting people up or peppering people up for all of this. I would throw a large cap like XRP, XLM, or ADA into your portfolio. True, true. XRP is a major sleeper and player in the next couple of years. I don't know. I see them as more of a swing trade. Yes, I see them as something that could grow, but again, only a swing trade in my opinion. Um, if they had wait, hi, if they had used SHIB as a currency uh, of use in the metaverse, they would have eaten a zero. Yes, guaranteed. Guaranteed at the announcement of this, they would have eaten a zero. I guarantee that they would have not, well, probably not the announcement they would have eaten a zero, but at the launch, right? At the announcement of it, of the name and exactly everything that's going into, and the details were announced a while ago, right? But going into more detail, obviously you're seeing more that's being put out there. But yeah, we would have done some damage to this price. I guarantee it would have broken through that 35 barrier, probably even broken through a 5,000 barrier because of the amount of people that see that it actually has use. Right now, Shiba Inu, yes, it has use in certain areas where you can buy things with at AMC, or you can buy things at different businesses, but it doesn't have a use within their own ecosystem, right? If it had a use within their own ecosystem, I mean, that's huge. Every single way that you can get Shiba Inu to be used, that would be huge for everything there. Hey guys, do y'all want anything on last place canvases? Today is the last day. I don't know what that is. Do you like HBAR or Algorand? So I did like Algorand until they changed their percentage on Coinbase. I believe their percentage is still high over on crypto.com. So if you believe in where the position is going to go, I just feel like a lot of people were invested on Coinbase and now have gotten out. So I'm not 100% sure if I truly believe in it. HBAR is something that I've heard very little about. But I have seen, I think that meet Kevin, I had a meeting with somebody or like the CEO or like the person behind H bar, I think, or it might have been a different. I thought they did. Uh, but the issue that I would have with it is probably the circulating supply and how much could be introduced there. So let me go through a year and let me see how this has adjusted. So what you can see is that the price has adjusted down and they're adding on supply. So if you see the price decrease, but you see the market cap rise, that's how you know that they're adding on supply consistently. So that's an issue that I would see there. I don't know if it's able to be mined at a heavy rate, but yeah, you're adding on supply at a heavy rate here, and seeing that increase. So you see a low market cap here, or you're seeing a $4 billion market cap. But this is at a $24 price or 24-cent price. But then if you go back here at that same price, right? Let's look at exactly this date. Let's look at this date here. Um, the 13th. You're looking at a 24-cent price, and you're looking at a $2 billion market cap. So in a matter of, I guess it's been months, so they don't do it in a short period of time, which is good. But they still dilute the position a hell of a lot, and I don't know if it's able to be mined. That's the issue. You see 19% of the volume that is down today, um, and it's down about 2%, which is understandable. I mean, crypto market's not really functioning the right way, so I haven't looked into it heavily, but I probably wouldn't get into it just because of the sake of the dilution that could possibly happen, right? Now, again, if you're able to mine something like this, because I haven't ever looked into it like in detail, then it's a different story because you're getting free money no matter what the price is. um, let's see. I'm pretty sure they realized they screwed up. Put a cloud on the project. I hope we see some changes. Yeah, I would just wish they decided to change everything up and instead of ETH they accepted SHIB, right? But they're not. They're going to continue with how they're doing this. And the problem is that they would have had the bid price. The bid price would have been insane on these lands if you're using SHIB, because the thing is, they're looking at this at like, I guess, the glass half full, right? Understand what this would have been if you would have used SHIB as a form of payment, right? Ethereum you're using as a form of payment. Ethereum is going to be Ethereum. It's not investing back into the ecosystem really. Yes, you're building the game and all that stuff, but it's not really investing back into the ecosystem because you're not using the native coin. So Ethereum, when you buy it or you bid, right, you're buying it because you believe in the land and what the land's going to do, right? Or what you're going to be able to do with the land, rename the land, and do everything you can do with it. Which I'm not sure everything that you can do with it, so don't ask me. But we'll figure that out as the time comes. But um, if you do, let's say, purchase it with SHIB, right? Make it available for SHIB. People that have SHIB are going to want to spend more SHIB because they know that it's going to increase the value of their SHIB. They're going to bid this price up to something that's ridiculous, not just to one Ethereum, right? Or one Ethereum like price. You're going to be bidding this up to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, and they're going to gain more profit out of it. And yes, you're going to be able to use that money towards building the metaverse and doing so much more. But just going through ETH, you're not building up that price anymore. People are going to bid whatever they feel like bidding. Is probably going to go, some lands are probably going to sell for like what, zero 0.2, 0.3, others for one Ethereum as you see the price go up. I don't know. I don't know. It could be so much more valuable using Shiba Inu because, again, you're bringing on more buyers. You're bringing on new buyers, and you're also having people that were already holding for over 102 days to buy more and essentially buy this land, which they could end up holding on for 102 days, right? You cannot go wrong with ETH in your portfolio. Yeah, you can't go wrong with ETH in your portfolio. You're right. You're using ETH to buy these lands, which is not a good decision. Uh, how you're never confident in these cryptos will do good while you always hesitate. Wait, what? How you're how you're never confident these cryptos will do good. Why do you always hesitate? Why do I always hesitate? In certain positions? Are you talking about me? I mean, I have a lot of cryptocurrencies that I invest in. XRP will be more than a swing trade. The mentality doesn't fly like stocks. Um, so you have a massive following around XRP, right? Massive following around XRP. I think yes, I think you're right that it does have some use cases behind it, but I just haven't seen them fully implemented yet for something that has been pushed a hell of a lot. Something that has been like dropped off of Coinbase is not really the best thing that people will start to look at as um, a something that has the best use case behind it. Also, other cryptocurrencies are coming up, just like something what ADA really started with staking, and all of these other apps and coins and everything are starting to stake and doing going more proof of stake. Different strategies and different use cases get taken by other cryptocurrencies that may have a better track record. And I'm not saying that I'm hesitant. I'm never hesitant on cryptocurrencies. Whenever I see an ability to get into it, I try and look at every side. If you don't look at every side, you lose a lot of money, right? If you don't play with a little bit of fear in a way, you're going to lose a lot of money, and that's why I don't invest right away into a position. I'll invest a little bit and then see where this position goes, and then invest a little bit more. Yes, I may be hesitant to put in $1,000 into one position, um, and I want to see the fact that that will grow. So if it does grow and I invest, let's say instead of $1,000, I invest $200 into the position and it does grow. All right, I gained out of that $200. However, it also had the same opportunity to come back. Out of 10 positions that you pick, maybe 3 of those positions will actually run after you buy into them, and 7 of those other positions will fall back down a hell of a lot, which means you get a lower price to buy into. So I'm hesitant to buy into it. I've already made money with XRP, but it was more of a swing trade, and I see the movement in it, and I see how much people are making within this position by swinging it, and that's why I say it's a swing trade. If people make a lot of money more by swinging it than by a long-term investment, then that's why I think it's a swing trade. It's currently very high on the list when it comes to market cap, and when things are that high, it starts to fluctuate in price a lot more, right? So again, there's so many different things that I look into that, and Yes, you may be right in the grand scheme of things. This might be a a large mover, but it's not something that's a large enough mover for me in the long term, right? Something that has a lot of speculation behind it, a ton of speculation. I don't understand the buying thing with Shiba Inu. If you bought a burger with for $10, when you have to pay 100 USD in gas fees, y- so yes, um, it depends. Depends where you're buying it from and what platform you're going through. So a lot of times, if you're using like an exchange or something like that, you're not paying as much, but you're still paying a fee. You're right. It's just being able to use the money that you already have. Let's say you're absolutely broke and all you have is Shiba Inu. You can use that Shiba Inu to buy your burger or to buy your movie tickets or something like that. But yes, doing anything on the Ethereum network is always expensive, anyways. Very congested, guys. I'm sorry. Dwight, thank you for sending that super chat. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I saw a Claybro video. He said that the devs will make 100 million from the metaverse. Why not burn 10% uh, in SHIB? That will attract a lot more investors and gain a lot more trust. So um, that would be interesting. I think 10% is kind of high because they have to pay the people involved, right? If all these people are putting time and effort into building this or pushing this out and being a part of it and divvying out all the different uh, profits or whatever, um, then you need to make sure they get paid, right? That's not going to be easy for them to do to basically pay 10%. What I said, 5%, half of that would be great of the total amount. However, 100 million is sort of at the low point. I think we might see this bid price bid very, very high, and that's why I believe the I was going to say Dogecoin millionaire, the Dogecoin creator or co-creator came out and said that it would be like 300 million, and I think it would be 300 million as well because it's going to be more on the higher side, right? This is a bid to see how much people are paying for these lands, right? When people do pay for the lands, you're probably going to see them pay 1 Ethereum for it or $3,000 probably. I'm not saying that you're not going to see any of them sell for zero point 0.2, but I think the lowest one you'll probably see is like, I don't know, zero point 0.5, like a half of Ethereum. It's something that is that a lot of people look at as uh and maybe it won't. I don't know because a lot of people you don't see a ton of activity in Bone or Leash. So maybe the extra pieces behind it, people aren't really diving into it, especially since it's not backed by SHIB. So I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. Interesting. I look at it as seeing that um, it will be more than 100 million, but it would be great if they took 5% of that. I know that a certain amount has to go to um, like a what's a graphics company in order to build the metaverse as a whole, which is good. You need that, and then another portion is, I guess, divvying out to all of the people that are involved, all of the different people that were a part of the project. But yeah, I would agree with that. That it would be great if they did something to burn off coins. Even if one of the people that were getting something there decided to take a portion of it and burn off whatever their portion is, or not the whole portion, but just like maybe like 5% or 10% of their portion, it would show that at least some devs or some leadership figures care about where this is going, or where this can go. At minimum, they should have set aside a few lands for purchase with Shib and Burn. Didn't have to be a lot just to gain some support. Yeah, and I think, don't get me wrong, I think renaming it is always going to be something that people will do. It's just like buying skins on a game. People will buy new skins on like let's say the Avengers game. People buy those new skins all the time, and some of those people being me, right? So if you buy the skins a certain portion or, whatever goes towards burning off SHIB. We don't know if that will be a method as well, within games, in-app purchases that are going to be, or in-game purchases that you can burn off SHIB with. Also, renaming, right? Renaming is something that could be bigger. You're burning off billions, but it's not burning off trillions. That's what we need. We need it to burn off trillions per day, right? Or billions per day, hundreds of billions per day. And then we can get to the level that we want to, which could be a thing. And this, again, this is just could be a drop in the bucket of daily burn volume, but we need more. Like most people ask for more. And I don't think we'll ever get enough. I think there will always be people that are saying this is not enough. But I will tell you when it is enough, and if obviously we would want more for it to happen a lot faster. But once we start hitting 100 billion a day, or sorry, 200 billion a day, I think that will be definitely enough to see this play out in the long run and hold for what you're holding, or hold what you're holding for a long period of time. And you don't need to ask for anything more, because if we are seeing 100 billion a day, I think that would be huge. The problem that we do deal with, though, is that as time moves on, it will go from 100 billion a day. And if this price increases, let's say it doubles, right? It goes from 100 billion a day to now 50 billion a day, or it goes from 200 billion a day to 100 billion a day, right? That's where we start seeing the issue, is that this needs to be something that grows, needs to be something that scales up, right? And the issue is that, like something like the Let It Burn channel, if we have, let's say, $5,000 every single time burning off, when this price doubles, well, now instead of burning off, let's say 10 million coins, or let's say it's I have 200 million coins. Instead of burning off 200 million coins, if this price doubles, I'm now only burning off 100 million coins, right? So understand that that's always an issue as well. And we need to start out high so that when we get towards the end, we can burn off the level that we need to burn off. Because if we can burn off, let's say, 800 billion from the start, and then the price doubles, and we end up burning off 400 million or 400 billion, and we continue to go from there and there and there, and we end up getting down to 100 billion. Well, that's where we start understanding, like, we need more burn rates to increase this, because it's definitely something we're not really thinking of. We're looking at it for what it is right now, but as the price increases, it will take more of an effort or more money to burn off these coins. At a minimum, they should have said, I read that, the issue is that they also have not explained what this SHIB metaverse is about. Hesitant to throw money away / invest so heavily into SHIB land when it seems like the developers don't care, or haven't fully developed everything. Why would you invest in something that has no use right now? Like, you're investing in a land that you can't do anything with, from what I'm understanding, and they're developing things. You're basically just being a part of something where you're gaining no interest for holding it. That's interesting as well. Like, I feel like everything has to be launched at the same time. But I guess in order to develop the lands, they need the money in order to do that. Do you think they really are going to sell out of the lands at that price? My feeling has most SHIB holders only have a limited amount to spend. They will invest in SHIB, not other stuff. Yeah, I think you're right. And I don't think it's just about SHIB holders. I think it's people outside of the SHIB community that want to say they invested in something at the ground level, right? People that have not invested in SHIB are now investing into the lands because they know the metaverse is going to be big. However, you don't know what they're planning on doing with the metaverse. So I really don't. I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Especially if the price of ETH after V2 is very disheartening, when SHIB at this point hasn't very little utility. Yeah, I would agree. Wait, send a super chat. What do you think of my crypto journey? Wait, what? Crypto journey channel. Rodney, I call him. Oh, it's my crypto journey channel. I thought you were talking about yours. Like, you have a crypto journey channel. I call him my paper hand channel. Why does he sell everything? What? I don't get it. This guy? Um, Coffee and Crypto. He streams in the morning, Coffee and Crypto. I mean, I don't have um any opinion of him. Scammed in 4K. Wag me. What else does he talk about? Another coin that was scammed, I guess. I don't know. Um, you got an AMA for sub. I don't know what that is. Uh, Oscar AMA. So it seems like he gets into new coins and just like um, sees what they're all about. I don't know. It's interesting. He got 17,000 subscribers. No, it's interesting to me. I haven't looked into him. I don't know what he's all about there, but it's great to see people, on YouTube creating a huge name for themselves. I don't know how long he's been on here. Since August 30th, 2021. Maybe he's had the YouTube channel for a longer period of time, or he just started. He just started uploading. I don't know when he actually started uploading, but it's good to see the growth within, a year. Because within my first year of making videos, I only had, was it 5,000 subscribers, and I made like probably made like $6,000 or something. It might have been less than that. It was way less than that actually. So that's good. I Again, I don't know who he is, but it's good. Good morning, Matt. Would you mind doing another review on Zelda Inu? Fifth donation video about to drop anytime today. Uh, a project for everyone to benefit from, not only dogs. Its main purpose. Yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah, I can definitely do another video on Zelda Inu. I just did a video talking about Zelda and why I believe it's going to make a move. I haven't checked it out in the last couple of days, which maybe I should look at it, see what's going on. Because obviously I haven't checked out much in the last couple of days. But Zelda Inu has some big things coming, right? Not just for the coin itself, but for everything involved with the with the team, and it's just really really big news that we can see. They did announce that they're in talks with another like top tier exchange, and it's just amazing to see all of the different activity that you can see here, right? And L Bank especially, right? And L Bank having that 42%. I haven't even looked at what I've gained over the last weekend, but I hope I should be over um, making over like 6,000, made over 6,000 coins on the APY, the 42% APY. I love it. So we're going to continue to grow with that. And I can't wait to see what that can be in the end, and what also Zelda Inu can be in the end, because you're gaining rewards with it. And once I do transfer it back to like my MetaMask wallet, I'll be able to gain BUSD rewards with it. It's something that does give you a ton of value in investing into the project, as well as having a strong use case behind it. If you guys want to go and get Zelda Inu, you can get it on PancakeSwap. You can get it on L Bank. You can get it on XT.com, Bitmart, Hotbit, right? You can get it on all these platforms, and they are having more exchanges coming on for something that's not brand new but new. They have a lot of movement and a lot of people behind the project as well. So it's really good. Definitely go and give them a follow on Twitter if you want to. Um, they have 12,000 followers. So you just hit that 12,000 follower mark. And yeah, I believe they said they're going to be doing a burn soon, which I don't know when they're going to do that, or if they already did it, because I haven't seen it. Let's see. Let me go back here. Let me go to Zelda Inu. Let me go to holders. So yeah, the holders are the dead wallet still holds that 97 million. So I know they haven't done a burn yet, but yeah, eventually they will do something like that. All right, so about 20 more minutes, and then I gotta head out. Let me play an ad on both channels. I'll keep the 24-hour you know, stream up on the Let It Burn channel. This dog chasing these cats like every day. She chases them every day. How much liquidity does Shib have? How much liquidity does Shib have? I don't think liquidity matters at this point because Shiba Inu is on so many different exchanges where they're given a value based on basically how much people are trading it. But liquidity does play an aspect into it. I don't know exactly how much liquidity it does have. We can go ahead and check to see. Um, Maybe in Pancake Swap, that's why they hold their liquidity. So let's see. Let me actually take this out of here. Uh, Pancake Swap. Sure, let's switch networks. And let's see. Let's go to Shib. Why is Shib not coming up? Does it even have any more liquidity in Pancake Swap? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I would have to take my time to look into that. When he posted a hypothetical projection over 100 trillion, wait, over 100 trillion per year using Shibarium, uh, Metaverse, and current burns. Well, I hope she's right. I really hope she's right. I'm again. I just want. I wish there were just clear answers. If that was the idea, right, then go with that. Then make sure that that's being like said, that this is in the plan, right? I respect Queenie for coming out and saying this and giving people hypothetical situations the information that they want, but we also want the entire team to talk about this. This is the plan. The idea is to burn off SHIB at 100 trillion per year using Shibarium or using all of these different platforms. But that should be something that's said, out loud, not something that's just a hypothetical situation. We need to know that this is the plan, this is the goal, right? Because being a leader within these coins or being somebody that's leading the charge in any way, leading this large group, you need to make sure you have a goal. You need to make sure you have a plan. And if you're not making that plan known, it's not good, right? It's not giving the community confidence, and that's what we need. But I need to see that. I haven't seen that hypothetical situation. We need to fight as a SHIB army, as relentless about what we want in the metaverse. And I wish they could also acknowledge who is the reason for all the burns lately. I will continue to fight. Yeah, I don't know who's the reason for all the burns, but I know that like Scarecrow does burns and also ETH Shib does burns, and I believe Shiba Burn's going to do some burns. I don't know what their plan is for like a monthly burn right now. I know they want to do daily, but I think they want to do bigger burns. I can tell you won't be partaking in the land, which sucks because I really wanted to. Oh, you can tell. Okay. You won't be partaking in the lands. Yeah, I wanted to as well. If it was going to be bought with Shiba Inu, then yes. I would have partaken in the lands. I would have bought probably um maybe two plots of land depending on how much I can get it for price. I would have probably bought it. But now I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend money in Ethereum if it's not going to benefit Shiba Inu. Like that's the issue, right? You would have had the entire SHIB community that's willing to buy these plots of land because of how much they're benefiting the SHIB community. But if it's not benefiting SHIB, then why purchase it, right? If somebody else is going to go and purchase it and gain whatever value they can gain out of it, then great. Go and purchase it and gain whatever value you can gain out of it. But if it's not helping SHIB directly with the purchase and also with all of the underlying stuff, then I don't want to be a part of it. I would have purchased a whole hell of a lot more SHIB to purchase as well. Exactly. That's what I mean. People are saying like, "Oh, the price of SHIB would have come down." Understand that people wouldn't give up their Shiba Inu in order to buy the land. They would buy more SHIB on top of it and then, buy the land, right? They wouldn't give up what they already have, right? People have billions of Shiba Inu. Some people have, hundreds of millions. Some people have tens of millions, right? They wouldn't give up that Shiba Inu in order to buy this plot of land or bid for this plot of land. They would bid different or a newer SHIB that they just bought, because that SHIB that they're buying now does not matter. The SHIB that they bought before did matter because they bought it at a lower price, right? To them, right? Obviously, it matters in the grand scheme of things with everybody, but it doesn't matter to them because it's at a higher price. They're just looking to buy land. He swears a lot. Who swears a lot? I no, I don't know him. If you're talking about that crypto person, that was a pro Matt comment. uh, it's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting weekend. I'll tell you that. But we'll see how everything plays out. I mean, we still have time. It's not something that I'm giving up on. Know that even though I talk, may talk negatively about something, even though I may look at a position and say, uh, you know, I don't like what they did here, it doesn't mean that I'm not bullish on it. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to invest into it. It doesn't mean that I'm going to give up on the position. That's not the case, guys. I really do, uh, support a lot of things that a Shiba Inu is doing, and keywords are Shiba Inu. But when it comes to the ecosystem, we have to see the vision, and if they're not going to give us that vision, that's why we're all kind of scrambled, I guess, right? It's just because we don't see your vision. You give us the vision of how SHIB is going to benefit from this, and we need to hear it from you guys, not from this hypothetical situation. Yeah, well, if you guys want to hear about burns, this is what we can potentially burn off with Shibarium, with all of this. It's like, no, what will we burn off? What is the low number and the high number that you guys expect, right? Where are we looking at here? We need to know that you guys have a goal, right? There's nobody that's like head of burns at Shiba Inu or whatever, right? I would love to be in that position because then I would be able to get these goddamn answers. But the issue is that most people are not able to get these answers, or they don't want to give us these answers. Uh, I'm not buying land. I'm not buying four other coins to maybe buy some land. I'm investing in Shiba Inu, and that's all I'm going to invest in this ecosystem. I hear you. If Rodney wants to get more viewers, then he needs to clean up his language. Cussing all the time turns a lot of people off. Sounds really, really ghetto. Yeah, I guess. I guess that makes sense. You only do it when you're upset. You only do it when you're upset, and that's the only time I do it. Couldn't at me in that tweet. I'm sorry. I was actually thinking about who said it, and I was like, that's too difficult to figure out who said it. Sorry. Just at yourself in a comment. You can't at yourself in a comment. I can at you. Yeah, I get no credit for that. That's not my tweet. I'm sorry about that. We would have been on the moon by now if ship had its native token used in the metaverse. Yeah, I would agree. We could have started lands on the on the moon. Yeah, saying it sounds ghetto is what I'm having an issue with. What do you mean by that? Not everything has to be a meaning behind it. Not everything has to have a meaning behind it. Sometimes we just gotta let it go. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Most times we gotta let it go and secretly question it. Um, 1.2 million people are waiting for the first project to mature. Now you want me to buy bone leash land and another promise? Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Um, what is the pre-market looking like? Let's check out the pre-market because I'm not gonna be able to. I'm on for only um, 9 more minutes. Well, let's take a look. I guess recently viewed. Any things that are moving? I don't see anything that's moving like crazy. SOS, I guess is up a little bit. Let's look at AMC. AMC is slightly down. GME is slightly up by 1%. Um, we want to see some positivity in AMC. I'm not going to be watching it heavily because, again, I'm not going to be at the computer. Um, but yeah, the pre market looks, I guess, normal is how we were seeing it in the past. I was hype around the stock market for a while because the stock market was showing me so much positivity, but now it's not showing me any positivity. It's called Let It Go and Let God. My dad came to visit me in Italy this weekend. He lives in England. We watched your YouTube videos together last night with a glass of whiskey, and and I explained crypto to him. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, hopefully he got it because crypto is very difficult to get on the first explanation. You have to break it down um, multiple breakdowns, multiple time periods, multiple conversations. Uh, Vault Inu is making an interesting migration, dropping 9 zeros to get on more exchanges. I mean, that's always interesting. I hate migrations. I hate the fact that they change things. I wish that they would just have a certain control on the amount of Vault Inu that's there and burn off the 9 zeros rather than um, just migrating. I know it's more difficult that way, but having like a buyback to burn off would be a way better look than migrating to a version 2. I always hate that. I really do. But we'll see what ends up happening. I currently have 27 trillion, and I know it's going to be way less, with the whole migration, everything like that. But it wasn't really that much to begin with. I wasn't planning on spending a lot. Is there a benefit to having my Shiba Inu in two different wallets, or should I put it all into one wallet? So I don't think there's much of a benefit. The only benefit that I could see, and I mean, I guess you don't need to see that benefit anyways, is that if you're staking it in a certain position, you want to be able to have some free that you can sell whenever you get to a certain selling point. So there's no real true benefit to having it in two separate wallets. I guess besides, like if one wallet gets hacked, you always have Shiba Inu in the other wallet. Maybe that's it. But yeah, sell hats. I burned a million. I burned a million puppies. Logo with a flamethrower. I would like to sell maybe a hat that says I burned Shiba Inu or something. Or I burned Shiba or I like hats, but I would need a high quality hat. I hate wearing those like flimsy hats that feel like you're wearing um I don't know, a shirt on your head. Like it's weird. I'm a teacher, so I think I explained it fairly well. Oh, okay, good. He's now into CRO, Krill, and Shib. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I think CRO is going to be definitely the future of coins. Um, and if Shib gets his act together, it could be the future of tokens. I'll tell you that. But just imagine if something like CRO, they came out and said, you know what, we're creating our own metaverse. I was like, what the? And this is the example that I've been making the whole entire time is no matter what, and I guess Shib, maybe they needed the money in order to create the graphics and everything like that. But CRO wouldn't need that money because they have like billions of dollars apparently. Um, but yeah, if CRO made a metaverse or they made anything, did any single thing that was for their ecosystem or for their network, CRO would be in the middle of it. 100%. CRO would be directly in the middle of that, and everything would benefit CRO, not the other way around, right? CRO is, yes, a really strong talking point, but the reason why it's a strong talking point and a strong coin is because everything around it benefits that coin. Everything around it benefits the native coin, unlike Shiba Inu. So they need to learn from this. And SHIB can have so much of an increase. And I understand where they're coming from. They want the outside pieces to benefit more because they probably have more of a stake in it. That's what I would agree with. And that's what I'm going with. But they still need to, you need to see a lot of traction towards Shiba. Thank you, Matt, again for whatever you see. Wait, again for whatever you see it. Best use for. Well, thank you for sending that super chat. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for being here as well. You know, I appreciate you keeping me on my toes about Zelda Inu as well because I really do like that position, and sometimes I get lost in. Uh, um, what was I gonna say? Lost in the sauce. I don't know why I was gonna say that. Um, I've been watching too much TikTok. But yeah, I basically I get lost in talking about Shiba Inu, and it it just like I want to be able to talk about everything. And there's a lot to talk about, a ton to talk about. Whether we could talk about CRO, I haven't talked about CRO like once today, right? And I really like CRO and where they can go. I don't know where my portfolio is. I would imagine it's around the same because CRO hasn't changed much. But let's go ahead and check it really quick before we get out of here to see what my full portfolio is. I know Litecoin has probably come back a little bit. Come on, close this, get back in there. I know Litecoin has come back a little bit, but I'm not gaining that much. I'm gaining 3% on my Litecoin anyways. I'm currently at 16,000, so I'm down about 1,000 since last week. I have a baby that's screaming upstairs. Um, if Zero ever starts their own metaverse, I'm selling gold coins. Yeah, that would be insane if they decided to do something like that. I feel like they have their hands full in a lot of stuff. Um, so let's currently look at my account. Let's look at my wallet. Uh, let's see, crypto earn. Oh, they made that change, didn't they? Full rates are up to $30,000 worth of allocated allocation tiers. I'm gonna screenshot that and then put that on Discord. 0.5% is on tier two, so they have that full breakdown then. But I don't have anything more than 30,000. Is it 30,000 total or is it 30,000 individually? That's the interesting part. Because currently I'm gaining very little with Litecoin. Still gaining 3%, gaining 6% with my um, CRO that's already staked there, and also the 10% through the card. But Shiba Inu, I'm up to 658,000 that I've gained in Shiba Inu over um, maybe about 2 months. So I'll take that. I know it's not a crazy amount, but it's it's um it's Shiba Inu, right? I'll take it. Take it any day. But yeah, currently at $16,000 worth, and I want to look at how much I have in total CRO, but I can't do that because some is staked and some is not. I don't know. It's a lot. Let's just go with a lot. Over 20,000 CRO in total. Lost in the sauce. Love you, man. Keep up the great work. Listening to listen to Matt. People who spread the word. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for being a member too. Zelda Inu NFTs also in the mix. Watch this. I definitely will, because I want to get into NFTs so bad, and I think that's a great place to start with Zelda Inu. What's your thoughts on Apollo Inu, and where do you see it going in the future? I haven't looked into it heavily. I know there's a couple of creators that are pushing Apollo Inu. I'm not one of them that's a partner in Apollo Inu or pushing it in any way. So I've probably looked into it once, but yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it right now because I'm about to get off of here. It's 9 o'clock. But we can talk about that another time. Where do you stake your Shiba Inu? Crypto.com. All right, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. We are going to be live 24 hours over on the Let It Burn channel. If you guys want to go over there, link should be in the description. And you can just let it play to burn off Shiba Inu because that's what we do over there. Currently, for the month of March, we're going to burn off 1,700 plus dollars in Shiba Inu on April 22nd. So that should be our next burn party. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. Good luck on all your trades today. And hopefully the crypto market and the stock market go in our favor, because obviously I want to make money, and I know you guys too. Guys do too. But feel free to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K if you have anything